Because it was just saying preparing. I'm like, no. Maybe it'll work now. Alright, well, I'll try and test it. Can't really test it in the morning because I'm meeting my parents for breakfast. It is a late birthday thing. Can't really work on that. Hopefully I'll get the chance to see if it even runs before we try and stream it together. Because troubleshooting on stream is a little annoying. I try not to do that. And I know it's going to make me have to troubleshoot. Okay, that's actually working now. What was I checking on? Oh, the name of the Beans Redeem. That's what I want to make sure that the Beans Redeem is named right. Should just be beans. Nothing extra. What the? Bean. Well, there's so many bean. Why is it like 5 bean? The name is wrong. Why did it change the name? That's why it's not working. It's not beans anymore. It replaced it with bean, like 5 bean. Just bean 5 times. Like, that's not what my redeem is called. It must be, Blurp must have changed the name of the redeem on me. Okay, well, hopefully it works now that I've copied and pasted that over. That explains it. Blurp went and changed the redeem's name. Because Blurp has control over that. I created that redeem through Blurp. So mean. Because that name has to be exact, or it won't actually trigger my my camera move. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, my birthday was Wednesday, but meeting with family on Saturday. For breakfast. Suspected spam. Well, then shut up about it. That camera snap keeps bringing that the boar back. There we go. We've reached full health. That's all I was asking for. Okay, at this point, as soon as I start climbing up here, this thing's gonna become a hell escape. Okay. Maybe on this side, the rest of it. There we go. And now we get to fight the boss. Okay. Should hopefully checkpoint here. And we have 3 lives. That's good. I don't think it does actually checkpoint here, but I don't know that for sure because last time we reached this point, we only had 1 life left, I think. That's super annoying that he works that way. Yeah, it's way too hard. Those stupid, like, invents random blocks and then you have to figure out how it's gonna bounce. That's so rude. Oh, we got problems with this guy. Yeah, that's just too much randomness. It does seem clear that he's kind of sending it towards me. The problem is the blocks that he's summoning. Yeah, these things are like completely random. And that freaking wrecking ball he's sending out does way too much damage. Ah! I can't. I think can take like 3 hits from it. And this game doesn't have like the health tanks like the previous one does. There's like 1 ability I'm missing, but we don't have any sub-Ts. We have none of the sub-Ts. And that's the only reason we could beat the previous games, because of the sub-Ts. Pretty sure we actually have already beaten this guy. Oh, let's get up here. Stop hitting me, bro. Now, what the fuck? Yeah, there's just no way I'm doing enough damage to him. And we have to redo the level every time he beats us there. That's really dumb. I don't have rewind like I do on regular Mega Man. That's annoying. Good thing there's that extra life on the way down to that spot with the spikes. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Up. Jump here. And that's really the best way to get through here. Unless you run into the bot, and then it's instant death. Ah! That's the second time I've died that way. I hate that bot. No, screw the thing, ball things. Come on, I just want my health back. Okay, that's good enough. There we go. Okay, that does it. That guy doesn't respond when I do that. Okay, that's fine. I guess we should try out the new pour. Didn't touch me, dang it! Alright, we should... I don't remember what his weakness is. I think we did figure it out before, but I don't remember what it was. Tell you what, I'm gonna just Google it. Let's just Google it. Don't know why it's pausing the game when I do that. Whatever. Let me tab out. Alright, Hunter's weaknesses. Because there's 3 of them, and I don't know what their names are. Boss Guide Mega Man X2. Here we go. No, not the regular bosses. The Maverick Hunters. Okay, this is Violin. Violin's weakness. Okay, we didn't find his weakness before because that was the last ability we got. I thought we had this one's weakness. I know we had gotten one of the other one's weaknesses. Anyway, his weakness is actually the bubble attack? Apparently. This is not easy to hit him with. It doesn't seem like a weakness. I hate this guy's freaking tail thing. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a weakness. Are we sure we're looking at the right guy? Yeah, it says that's the picture. That's Violin, right? Weakness Bubble Splash. And he's sending out a spiked ball. So yeah, this is right. It doesn't seem like it's any more stronger than using a charge move. This is kind of weak sauce as weaknesses go. But What does the charge version of this do? Yeah, that's not impressive at all. Also, the freaking bouncing ball does like 5 times as much damage as my attack. Dodging him's the problem. Why is this guy so OP as fuck? Far too OP. What the heck? I'm trying to do here. I can go there. This is familiar. Next match. Next round. No, we're not. No ads. Shoot. Just run the battle. There we go. Okay. This is the first pour we're gonna have with the new glasses. This is gonna decide whether I return these things. Because I think they're too small. Yeah, I do way more damage with this. If I can land the second blow. The second blow is actually really strong. God dang it! Even knowing trigonometry, I have no way of predicting what that frickin' thing's gonna do. It does not obey any sort of, like, actual trigonometry. It is just choosing to aim for me when it bounces. I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing every time. There's not even like a save state in this game. We need like a save state or a rewind, something. This game has none of that. Because this guy's weakness isn't even like good. Maybe we should go back and get the chest armor and at least one sub-tank. Because we are missing a bunch of the hidden stuff. health, and off we go. Okay, we got here. Haven't lost any lives. We actually gained 2. How do we only have 4 if we gained 2? I don't know. We only start with 2. His weakness is bubble. Like, it's lagging the game how much the game has to think about where that tail's going, because it changes its mind. The bubbles suck. Is that Bubble Splash is supposedly his weakness? I disagree. Doesn't really stand a chance against him. Ouch! Jesus! No health already. There's no fucking way that's his weakness. I'm sorry. Can I get a second opinion? This site is wrong. What did it say his name is? Violin? Let's see if even that's right. Okay, yes. Significant damage. Bullshit! It does not do significant damage. It does hardly anything. Charge, X-Extra Shots, or Sonic Slider. Yeah, we probably did it with Sonic Slider before. Except nothing's called Slider. I assume they mean Sonic Slicer? Well, no, that doesn't even hurt him. Yeah, he can't take damage. There's nothing here called Slider. Unless it's an ability, it's the ability I'm missing. But yeah, Charge Duck Buster, I think is the only way to hurt him significantly. He is not weakness to the bubbles. I mean, he can be hurt by them, but that's not significant damage. I don't care what you want to call it, except that significant ain't it. Try hitting him with this since I can't switch off of it now. Gosh darn it! It came back underneath! I thought I was gonna have another opening there. Whenever he does those choke points, it's just like... Even without the checkpoints, like, there is no freaking... chance of getting through this guy. Like, his stupid bubble things. Oh, jeez, I got out of the way in time. Yeah, like, his fucking tail. There's no way to defend yourself against that. And it hits way too hard. Like, I might actually have to use the easy mode to get through this. This is not even, like, adequate game design. This is absolute ass. Holy stupid. Put that there. Actually, we don't need these anymore because it's that point in the game. Not that we can really do it now. That's kind of useful, yes. Or that. That's actually probably better. Okay. Got it. I guess we can try once more, but I'm gonna have to give up after that. Got the extra life. Lag. Easy way. Oh goodness, I actually managed to do that. Oh no, I took a hit. Barely. That's fine. Not enough to be an issue. We got both extra lives on the way here, so we have 4 lives to try and do this with. This guy is just plain annoying. How did that miss? That I would like to know. Ow. No, stop, stop. Ugh. You need to slow that down if you're going to allow the thing to bounce off of those blocks he's placing under his feet. The hovering blocks need to go. Can I break the hovering blocks? That would be a true weakness. The freaking bubble ability is not it. What if I used Junk Buster to like just no. That didn't even hurt him. just jumped over the thing, really? Nothing. Okay, so it's his weakness because it actually can hurt him. And most other attacks don't. That's not enough of a thing, honestly. Why does he have iframes? Not even iframes, just like in complete invincibility time. Like, he raises his arms and he can't be hurt. Why? Frick, he can 3-shot me. Why does he have an ability that lets him be invulnerable? Ever? And then the freaking velocity on this thing. Why is it so fast? It slows down a little bit towards the end, but like, you just used it once and it hit me twice. I can only take 4 hits. I barely survived for the 3rd hit. Like, this is nonsense. I wouldn't even survive 3 hits if I had less life upgrades. Try and trick him to throwing his tail into a spot where it can't hurt me. If that's possible. Ouch. Ugh. Actually came close that time. Mostly dumb luck. Mostly dumb luck. Like, This is just so badly made. Like, why is it so rapid? He's just invulnerable the whole freaking time. Stop being invulnerable! I don't... Ow! You do too much damage to have invulnerability time. You can't be invulnerable and hit that hard. Well, that's too annoying. I'm not doing it another time today. Because that's wrong. It's just wrong. Like, perfect, frame perfect Mega Man was easier than that. Even if I didn't have the rewind, it would have been easier than that. That's just plain bad design.
Mega Man.
No, any key does not include the button for quitting. There we go. Alright, we need to switch games. I'm going to hop BRB and find out if there's going to be anything recording tonight. And find out what dinner's looking like. I'll be back in a few minutes. Here's the music. I'll be right back. And back to game. Alright, I am going to try and play some Pokemon Arceus, Legends Arceus, while I think we might be having somebody coming over. Sai might be coming over. But now we get to try and pour into these smaller glasses and see if this is worth not returning them. Because I frosted one of them. It's tiny. This thing is way smaller than the old glasses. It might not work for our usual pour. We might need to buy more. Alright. Let's mute the music. And let's give it a try. Probably gonna get like half a pour. And that's all that's gonna fit in there. And I think that's half the bottle, half the can.
That's
So
terrible.
I'm gonna have to let that mix together, drink a couple of strong sips, and then pour some more, I guess. Because that's a little over half the can. Yeah, it feels like it's 2/3. Alright, well, let's launch the game. We're going to be playing on Yuzu emulator. Controller going. Come on, Yuzu, where you at? Did you get the message? Yes. I don't see any sign that it actually is launching yet. Click it again. Oh, there we go. There we go. We have a copy of Yuzu running now. Maybe it didn't get the message. Try and launch the game. Good God! I'm not used to this being so light. I picked up the mug and I almost threw it into the air. It's like, oh, okay. Right. Not heavy. Not a bad flavor. But there is significantly less ice in here. Less rum. Just by and large, it is less. And I'm gonna have to weaken it further since there's enough room to put the rest of the Coke in here. Alright. I told you to capture this window. Where is it not on screen yet? Gib. No, but there it was. Okay, there we go. It's on screen now. Yeah, I don't know why this has a mug handle to it, but it's about the size, if not smaller, than the Coke glasses I got at McDonald's years ago. These I think I'm gonna have to return. I'm not impressed in any way. Like, it does not need a mug on it. If it was just the Coke glass, I would use them as drink glasses. It does not need a handle. And it's definitely not a rum and Coke glass. It's not big enough. Okay, let's go back into the field. So we can get, What happened to you? Izab! The professor's gone dapple. Oh yeah, everybody's doing it. Hey, it's everybody. What is this? Is the shadow map just like completely destroyed? What is this? Specular's gone nuts. Yeah, what happened? Okay, well, I mean, even right here, and oh god, even the Bidoof, yeah, the shadow maps are just completely scrambled. What about the burbs? So far they just look like pure shadow, so I can't tell. Oh god! What happened to Shinx? Is it affecting the mining rocks? It is definitely affecting the mining rocks. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong with everything. Yep, the burb are definitely messed up too. It's everything. Anyway, we didn't come out here to explore. We have a mission to turn in, and it's right where we came in. Let's turn in this mission and see what we need, if anything. You completed Cricketot's Pokédex page. Great! Quickly now. Let me have a look. Oh, so Cricketot produced that curious sound of theirs by hitting their antenna together. Wonder if Anvin from Supply Corps could put together an instrument with a similar shape to those antennae. Well, for now, thanks for going out of your way to solve this tonal enigma. Here, take these. 3 Vivichoke. That's not impressive at all. Something about a Pokédex page. You need to catch and battle species over and over, right? Gosh, you're such a hard worker. Alright, we're down here. I was just turning that in. I don't have any other need to be in this area at the moment. What is with that square at the bottom left? That's not on my screen. Wait, what the heck? Why is it upside down for y'all? And also, why is it frozen? Well, at least that weird effect's gone? Wait, is it? No, this lady's face is still destroyed. Maybe we should just relaunch the game. It is, it's not looking good. Let's just save and relaunch. Because I don't feel like going through the trouble of turning in that quest again. That wasn't necessary. It isn't necessary to do that. Yeah, let's just relaunch the emulator because it's actually, do we need to relaunch the emulator? I guess we could just relaunch the Arceus itself through the emulator because when you close it, it does close out everything else. Oh, Jesus. I keep forgetting how much lighter this is. It's less than half the weight of the glass I had before. It is glass. That much I'm pretty sure on. I wouldn't mind acrylic. So long as it's rated for being frozen, because frosted glass is one of the things I like to do with it. Yeah, but these are just... Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. The rest of the Coke is in the cup now. Come on. You tracking or what? Well, the shadow glitch just stopped, I think. Yeah. Well, that shadow glitch. There's another one here, but... I think that's a different sort of problem. Why is it not tracking? No. Let me click off of it, back on, and then hit track. We're getting any audio, but the video's not grabbing at all. That's a problem. I mean, there's 8 left, so just 4 each will be fine. You know, just make them all. Well, it's not managing to capture the game visuals. That's a problem. Wait. Black screen? Why is it a black screen? What's the little red thing at the corner? The heck? Well, it's capturing something. That's not what the screen looks like. It's got the screen size when I minimize it. It's not managing to capture output. Alright, let me try closing it out and launching it again. I'm going to try closing out the emulator all the way. Okay, launching game in the emulator. Okay. Okay, now it looks like it's actually capturing everything. I don't mind the glass being lighter. I don't like the fact that I can't fit my full rum and coke in there. Like, this has less than half the ice it normally would. It's kind of annoying. On so many levels. I think we definitely are going to need a 32-ounce cup. Not 32, 24 ounce cup. 32 would be interesting, but I don't think I need that much. We're gonna need some larger mugs, which is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure we can't get an 8-pack like this nearly as cheap. But I'm gonna have to try and get a refund on these because they're, yeah, it's not gonna work. Search for bitter leaves. Pokemon with 3 leaves in the Mirelands. Oh, okay, missions. I also need to complete the Pokedex for the Roselia. And catch both genders of Hippopotas. I don't think I've caught any Hippopotas yet. I also need to catch Chillin, or... No. I need to complete the Pokedex for Chillin. So Chillin and Roselia, I need their Pokedexes. You still need a large weasel? I haven't figured that out now yet. Wait. Why does it say the mission is there? Catch the 3-leaf. What Pokemon are they looking for? Wait, is it saying I already have it? Because it's not telling me to go out, back out to that area. Maybe I do? Maybe I caught it already. Probably just a Budu. Did I catch a Budu? I guess I'll answer this to see what it is. Do not care about roofing companies. Fuck off. Alright. Wait, okay. They want to see a Pokemon with 3 leaves. Do I have a Budu? I do have a Budu. Let me try that one. Not the Pokemon ending. 3 leaves on top of its head. I haven't the slightest idea. Crimson Lyreland's a creature with a Pokemon with 3 leaves on the top of its head. Are we talking about like a Sudowoodo? That would be weird. I think it does have leaves or something somewhere. Seems like a stupid way to describe one now. That can't be right, is it? I don't have a Sudowoodo yet. I know that. Let's go to the Marlins and see if we can figure this out. We still need to figure out. So Budu was not the answer. Pokemon with 3 leaves. Dire Shrimp, that's a new one. Can't go up there. There's a Geodude. I don't want to fight that. This is the 12th time I've seen a Geodude leap out of an ore deposit. Well, research, I suppose. Wisps remain. More dire shrooms. I don't know what dire shrooms are. Definitely don't remember them being that important. Oh, it's an Ursa ring. Dang. That's a pretty impressive alpha. Especially since this game introduced Ursa Luna as a evolution for Ursa ring. Didn't have one before this game. Oh yeah, there's that shiny patchery, or not shiny, I guess it's female right now. It's a alpha Pachirisu. Another one of these. Finding 2 of those is nice to do, especially during the daylight when their draw distance is so much smaller. You have to be pretty close to those things to see them in during the daylight. Thank you. Let's see. What if I wanted? Okay, that's. I was thinking smothered, but this will work, I guess. Good job. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Taquito. He's trying to fall apart in my hands. I think it tastes good. That's okay. There's multiple lost satchels south of me. There's no compass in this game, so how am I supposed to know what south is? There's one in the satchel. And the other one's over that way. No, I don't want to fight the toxic rogue. Okay, he's just plotting. Times I've seen it use nasty plot. Well, that's something, I suppose. There's the other satchel. I'll take that. Bye. Oh, there's an Alpha Torterra. That's cool. You definitely don't want to fight that, though. Oh, and we found another one of these guys. Nine flames remain. Another bag. Fight me, Gumi. Oh wow. Level 32, I wasn't expecting that. Double hit. Okay, Dragon Pulse hurts. I don't really want to do that. Also, there's an alpha mid form over there trying to come after me. Patilil, that's the one I need. That's a three-leafed Pokemon. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Alright, I think we found the right Pokemon. And we're just gonna jump back to camp. We managed to get out of there unscathed. I mean, by fast traveling, but we did it. I've caught one Pokemon, yes. I found the Patillo with snow. And it was Backstrike, too. So, actually 600 is pretty good gold for that. Considering that's all we did out here. Oh, actually we did advance Geodude some more? We already had them complete, but we got another 12 points? No, we needed 12 of them to do the thing. I don't know how many points it gives. Number left out of deposits went up. New updates, 70 points. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we didn't actually do the level up last time. We need to talk to the captain. I was still so fixated in continuing my missions that I didn't even think about the fact that, yeah, I actually did get enough of the missions done last time that we could actually level up. Which would be in progress. 3 lost and founds we can turn in. So, more merit points. We will not have any lost satchels. Okay, maybe one. I think we did actually that once already. The one time. Maybe twice, actually. Because you don't have to actually lose all your Pokemon to get defeated. You can get defeated by just running out of health while out of combat. If you don't protect yourself. Well, you can just run clean out. I'm gonna go with the Verde. Anyway. I need one of those Patilils. There you are. Ah yes, there's no mistaking these lovely leaves. This precious darling is the one we need. Now then, Patilil, my dear, would you be so kind as to share a few of your leaves with us? Hello again, young lady. Did you find that plant I asked for? Ah! Pokemon! Oh my, it seems we've been discovered. Oh my, seems we've been discovered. But Chillin here is just sharing its leaves so we can make our medicine, Chino. No need to panic. But huh? The medicine ingredients came from this Pokemon the whole time? You know how scared I am of Pokemon. I'm sorry, but I just can't make this medicine anymore. This phobia of yours has gone on long enough. Pokemon scare you because you know nothing of them, yes? But your ignorance should worry you far more than the unknown, my dear. The Galaxy team even set up the Survey Corps so that we could all learn more about Pokemon. Would you have their efforts go to waste? I understand what you're saying, but I just can't get over my fear right away. Oh, I guess the Survey Corps works hard out there in the wild too, even if it's scary. Okay, I'll do my best to get over my fear. I'll start by learning more about this Pokemon. Really getting to know it. Okay. Mission accomplished. Patilil delivered. I don't know why I didn't think Patilil was in this game, considering one of the freaking lords is its max evolution. Granted, an alternate version of it. Moral the Mushroom Hunter is curious about the mushroom Pokemon, growing on Parasec's back. Please assist him in investigating. No other requests. Yes, have you made progress on your research tasks? You've made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. 4 star. With this, you have officially obtained the rank of 4th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Leaden Balls. Pokemon of up to level 50 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn from your survey reports will be more generous now, too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Leaden Ball recipe. Iron Chunks. It's basically Heavy Ball plus Iron Chunk. And they are upgraded Heavy Balls, so like you don't even need Heavy Balls once you get Leaden Balls. Actually, wait. Heavy Balls are good against heavy Pokemon. I think Leaden Balls are actually good against slow Pokemon? But in most cases, they should be upgraded. Heavy Balls, I guess. I need to double check that. Hyper Potions. Super Potion plus a Vivid Choke. Oh, okay. Finally, a use for Vivid Chokes, because revives aren't something I can use. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Your current rank qualifies you to conduct research in the Coronet Highlands. but you will need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately quell this electrode. Go to the training grounds. You will find them there. I have money again. Let's get some more storage space. 8,000. $9,000. $10,000. I'm broke. And how much would be the next one? 12,000. I definitely don't have anywhere near that, considering I have less than 1,000 now. So we got 3 more item slots, so that's good. So we have plenty of Vivichokes. Let's just make all of our super potions into those. Also I can do another 7 of these and then pick them up all the way. We only have 12 more Vivichokes, so let's just take... Oops. Let's take this all the way up. We've used all of our Vivichokes, but we have a bunch of super potions, so that's... or, hyper potions, whichever. Oh, they're here. Hello, Vulse. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler. He will guide you to her domain. Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I am the Warden Inga. I understand you need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrode. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. Now let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard! Ingo's a bit like you know. Like me. He appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Maybe traveling with you will help fill in some of the gaps in his memory. Like the fact that he's making train references in the middle of nowhere? The hat's a giveaway, too. In any case, I'm glad to have your help to count on once again, boss. Good luck up in Highlands. Before we go anywhere, let's stitch some items that I don't need to be carrying on my person. Actually, probably should carry the new potions. Organize. Organize. There we go. Should probably try and make some of the better heavy bolts. Anyway. Coronet. There you are, Michael. Welcome to Coronet Island. I expect you'll find all sorts of rock-type and ground-type Pokemon wandering around these craggy, boulder-strewn heights. And up there, right beneath that great rift in space-time, is the peak of Mount Coronet itself. The magnetism from it may well exert some sort of influence on the Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff. Especially metal-type Pokemon, and in mountains in general, you do find some dragons. If I do it from here, I can actually make some of these out from the box. So let's go ahead and make 50 Haladen balls. An improvement on the original heavy ball. A ball that is too heavy to fly high or far. It is highly effective if you manage to hit an unsuspecting Pokemon. The same description is just an improvement on the previous, so literally same item. To that end, I'm just gonna put these away. I don't know if I can just sell them later or what. Iron bark tongue. Stringy mushroom. Statue of Pokemon. But who could have made it? And how long ago? Yeah, it looks like a Clefable to me. The electrode known as the Lord of the Hollow is somewhat different from the electrode I recall, but its electrical discharge is at least familiar. One false step around it and it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokemon that can withstand electricity. It must be difficult being a Pokemon. Don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode. Think especially one as irritable as Electrode. Okay, yeah, I already read that line, and I read it twice. It's whatever. Then becoming frenzied to boot. So true! It's a tough old life for Pokemon and humans alike. Well, Ingo of the Pearl Clan, and oh my, the Galaxy Team Grunt from before. You're punching well above your weight to seek out the Great Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. But by the sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me if you dare. Maybe another time. Well then, let me tell you the great Melly's take on the whole situation. The frenzy of our nobles is nothing other than a mark of the almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell out that that's a good thing?
We must let my lord frenzy as it may, to demonstrate to Almighty Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan lives as is right and good.
This may even be, dare I say it, the very reason I am here on this earth. What business is it of the galaxy teams anyway? If Electrode lets loose a few sparks out here in the mountains. Really, you should do us all a favor and slink back home to that village of yours, rather than persist in this folly. And with that, bon voyage. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon themselves such suffering. But what is it you want to do, Vulse? We press on. Very well. The tracks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Sneaslerville's, you must pass through here, Wayward Cave. Here you'll find Pokemon like Golbat and their ilk, which are quite at home navigating in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so you'll need to watch your step. It does look kind of dark. Okay, yeah, now it doesn't look that dark. Well, this is odd. The torches that light the way through the cave are gone. Could this be Melly attempting to obstruct us? Either way, there's no need for concern. I know my route. I'll conduct us safely.
Mike's feeling really tired right now, so he's gonna lay down for a bit.
Okay, so we're expecting him later, or
I'm hoping
or today
later.
at all?
I'm hoping. He's saying he probably just record one thing today. We do.
Okay, so probably even just more. If he gets here in time for him not to be too tired.
Just an episode of moving in.
Moving out, yeah.
Sure, I think it could be short. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's...
Mm-hmm. Either way, there's no need for concern. I know my route, and I'll conduct us safely. No darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward we roll. They cannot come uncoupled from me. I recall faintly that I had a partner once, a precious one. His name escapes me, but I remember that it wielded flames with mastery. If only it were here, I'm sure it would light the way. Please forgive the unscheduled stop. I detect an alpha crobat to our right. Under normal circumstances, I doubt its presence would obstruct someone so competent as you. But given the poor visibility, I propose a track change in the interest of safety. Please follow me. Take care not to come uncoupled from me. I'm starting to recall a man who looked like me. We'd battle... The words are like, I like winning more than anything else, Flash. We'll soon be arriving at Wayward Cave's exit. Even if the memories themselves faded, it appears it still lives on in my heart. This is fine progress. We're nearly home free. Wait, could those be? Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person to pass through here. I beg your pardon for the delay. I lit and returned the torches. My safety concerns have been addressed, ready for departure. If you'll follow the track marked by torches, you'll reach the terminus of this cave. Now I have control. Not that I have to follow the torches, but now I can because the torches are here. Actually, not too hard to get through the cave. Especially considering the brightness contrast is... It doesn't really look that dark to me. Professor Laventon told me how you fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in history, a region whose name I'd never heard. All I could remember was my own name. I was still standing there in bafflement when Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokemon, which is why I eventually became a warden. Which is why but still, I wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. A bedroom? It's not a shiny, is it? Wait, where'd it go? Why did it turn into a freaking Golbat? Maybe it... I mean, it was definitely a female, but... I didn't think they had a color change before. That's the first of those flames have found. 19 wisps remain. Sparkling leaf pile? Oh, it has a king's root in it. Okay, it spotted me. Okay, I'm spotted. Is it moving? Attack through trees, buddy! It's a Bronzor! Cute, bye. What's the big idea? Putting back all the torches I spent ages tidying away. Do you get some sort of amusement stomping around and ruining people's noble deeds? Oh, rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. Well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I extinguished those lights for the sake of the Pokemon in the cave who prefer the dark. But now you louts have put my efforts to waste. If you think I'll just let you saunter ahead to meet Lord Electrode, you're sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokemon. How will you perceive Vulse? I'll beat him. Go Skuntank! Show these louts the true meaning of silent but deadly. Freaking fart jokes. Alright. He's going down. He's way over leveled on me. Well, let's see what we can do with Flame Wheel. At least he's slow. Ow. Yep, Ponyta doesn't make it, but Ponyta also isn't as vulnerable as others because he does have the shiny armor. Zen Headbutt. No. Oh, because it's dark poison. I forgot about that. Dark. Can't just psychic him. I'm gonna lose my Golduck. I forgot about that. We could try and heal. Alright, Dusclops. This is gonna hurt. Strong Style. Night Slash. That's a dark move. Dusclops is one-shot. That sucks. I mean, that would have one-shot at Golduck as well. Okay, let Golduck be out. I'm just gonna we're just gonna have to change up this team entirely unless somebody heals me after. Aqua Tail. That's actually a really good hit on him. Poison Jab. Golduck didn't make it. That's only 2 down. Machoke died last time, so I can't use him. I forgot about taking him out of there. Machoke would be good for this, though. Alright, let's just hit him with Gust. There we go. Oh, wow, the Machoke leveled up. Yeah, I got to release that guy anyway. Listen here, neither I nor Skuntank are meant defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands. However, I will withdraw to afford Skuntank time to recover. There's no shame in a tactical retreat. It's more of an advance, if you think about it. Keep your guard up. We'll be back. What a lively character. I gotta fathom Warden Melly's intentions, but for now, let's press on. And no one cured my Pokemon, so I literally have Ponyta's out for the rest of the day. Golduck and Dusclops are now also dead. I have Vespit Queen and Tangela. That's it. I have 2 Pokemon left on me. And somebody's trying to freaking poison me from behind! This is the ancient quarry. The stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokemon working as one, or by the labor of Pokemon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokemon. Ah, there you are, Ingo. Volo was it. What is the matter, sir? I wanted to ask about that memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the same space-time rift? I have no cause to think that the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home, nor my family, if I had any. So you might do better to pose your questions to Vulse, I think, if it's to do with that rift. Indeed, well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you then, Vulse? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything inside? Maybe. Interesting, you see. Personally, I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. You think so? Indeed, I did some digging and found records indicating that this same space-time rift also appeared in history in the distant past. That's why we already had a name for it, as it appeared, in fact. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out on the other side of the rift? My guess is that Almighty Sinnoh's realm. But then, that begs the question, why has the space-time rift reopened when it closed once so long ago? Why would Vulse have fallen through to us? There's just so much we don't know. I fervently hope you'll unravel this mystery of Holo. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzies of our nobles. And while you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I am a mere admirer of ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Vulse. Next time, then. Once we're through here, it will be just a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. A lot of bronze ore in here. And iron chunks. That would be a bronzong. To be honest, they're not really that hard to deal with. There is a flame in that room, but it's kind of hard to get to with what we have now. Ow. I'll wait until we actually have, Sneasler. Sneasler actually can one-shot that, no problem. Easy shot. Okay, Vesper Queen, let's get that. Sneasler could also get that for us real easy. Maybe we should just wait for Sneasler before we get any of the stuff here. Because getting into that would have to be like a cheese hop. Actually, no, that's pretty easy to get to. 18 wisps remain. Another Vidrid choke. Oh gosh. Luxio. No, those are freaking. There are some Luxio, but there's also the full version of the guy. Something Lux. Anyway. Oh. you're part of Galaxy Team. I've been waiting. I came here since I heard you all were planning to set up a camp. But it seems not much progress has been made since Bronzor is getting in the way. It's not belligerent, but it seems like it wants something. So we can't just ignore it either. Please, do you think you could find out what this Bronzor wants is? Okay, so we can get a camp here if we can figure out what this Bronzor wants. Zor. Is there something over that way? Is another Bronzor here. Zor.
Whoop.
Zor. Zor. I saw a Bronzor go flying off in this direction all of a sudden. What in the... That Bronzor? It's wounded. This is no good at all. I'll fix it right up. There. That should do it. Bronzor should be fit as a fiddle now. Zor. Zor. Seems the Bronzor at the new campsite was looking for its friend the whole time. I'm glad you looked into it. Otherwise, we may have been too late to treat this Bronzor. This land is dangerous, even for the Pokemon that call it their home. You may be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I'll be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked for you. So please, buy anything you need. Ah, and it seems the base camp has been all set up while we were talking. In which case, I should get settled as well. So long. Setting up the mountain camp. One of the freaking easiest camp missions. It's like, oh, go that way. Done. Oh, it's an Alpha Carnivine. Anyway, I need to swap out Pokemon because I have like one alive right now. Want to see Pokemon. So this one's dead. This one's dead. And this one's re-dead because it was already a ghost Pokemon. Okay, well, we don't have a Psychic in the team anymore, so I guess we can grab this Kadabra. We still have Bug, we still have Grass. We could try raising the Chimchar. No, we still have Ponyta. I mean, we need to take Ponyta out for the moment, but we do still have Ponyta. Let's raise a Vulpix. We have a decent level Vulpix here we can work with. Well, I mean, we can use this Drifblim as a ghost type. We no longer have a water type, so maybe this Octillery would be good. Drifblim definitely needs some experience, though. Okay, got some grit and stuffs from releasing Pokemon. Right, we need to go that way. to get the Sneasler unlocked. You would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes? But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. What am I saying? Hidden moves. There are no such things in history, surely. HMs, yeah. It's an HM. Yet I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Just who was I before I came to history? If you fell from the sky, you come from another world altogether. Most likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle with you would jog this memory loose. Would you honor me with a battle, Vulse? Alright. All aboard, then! Machuk! Prepare for departure! Why is he using a fighting type? He's got 3 Pokemon, and he's using Vulse. That's interesting. At least they get to start with a Ghost type. That's actually not a bad idea against a Machuk. Ooh, Extrasensory is a Psychic move. That should do some damage. Agile Style, Bullet Punch! Bullet Punch again! Oh yeah, Bullet Punch is a metal type move, isn't it? That explains why it will hit my Ghost type. Alright, we got him. Next. Tangela! Which is grass and poison, or is it just grass? I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's try Mystical Fire. That at least we know for sure is going to damage it. Ooh, it survived it. Ow. Paralysis. Alright, Drifloom. It's all paralyzed, so let's... we'll let the Vulpix finish it off. Give it a nice little flame wheel, shall we? Drifloom was a little under-leveled for this fight anyway. By a little, I mean like they were half the level of the enemy I sent them out against. I don't know why I did that. Mud Bomb! Oh yeah, Vulpix is just obliterated the moment Gliscor came out. You got 2 moves too. My goodness. Oh yeah, Gliscor's pretty fast. That's probably why. Let's see what Artillery can do. This guy's what? Ground flying, I think? Let's give it an Agile Water Pulse. You're the same level as him. This should work out. He just got 2 turns in a row, so there's not a lot of chance he'll get more than 1 move if I use an Agile style first. Hydro Pump just doesn't have a really high chance of hitting, so we'll just use a regular Water Pulse to finish him off. Battle decided. Okay. Bravo! Excellent! Couple of level ups. Your talent has brought you to this to the destination called victory. Now allow me to call Sneasler. Allow me to introduce you, Vulse. This king-clawed Pokemon is Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? Sneasler opened her heart and learned well the sound of your playing. Received the toxic plate from Sneasler. I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs with Sneasler's aid and quell the Lord up in the mountains. I will return to Jubilife Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melly. Now then, all aboard! You can now call Sneasler to scale and descend sheer cliffs and rock faces. You can climb up and down ledges and other sheer surfaces with Sneasler's aid. To summon Sneasler, press the A button while you're near a climbable surface, or use the plus button in any other location. Yeah, she can just carry me anywhere if, right, but yeah, he did not revive my Pokemon after that fight. So, looks like I'm out a Vulpix. I suppose I can get another. Salt, dire shrooms, more dire shrooms, crunchy salt, Lepa berry, huh? They're unappetizing looking trees, aren't they? Wisps remain. Oh, it's a Gligar. Oh, for Gligar, huh? Well, we're just about there. There's a really glittery treasure chest here for some reason. Nugget. I guess that's why it's glittery. There were some other things in there, but I guess the nugget's why it was glittery. We need to sneak up on this Sudowoodo. Wait for it. Sudowoodo caught. Easy. Nose pass is another one that should be pretty easy to do. Provided he turns around. He might not. There we go. Alright, cool. We got 2. Without being spotted, really, if you say so. It's a backstab, even though he's like rolling right now for some reason. Okay, random Graveler caught. Cool. But yeah, these Legend Balls are really good at catching heavy Pokemon, which most rock types are. There's another nose pass. Alright, I'll take that. Why is that treasure chest jumping up and down? That can't be good. Oh, it's a Rotom! Okay, that's a level 40 Rotom. Oh, well, Drifloom's dead. That sucks. I have anything, artillery, I guess, but he's weakness to electricity. Probably gonna lose him too. Let's hit him with an Ice Beam. Okay, he's frostbitten. Thunder Wave's just a paralysis. That doesn't mean we've lost yet. Damage from frostbite. Okay, let's get him with the yeah, Great Ball. Ah, got him. Okay, artillery is saved. That kind of sucks. There's a Voltorb in here. What level's the Voltorb? Kinda high. Oh, great. No. Run, 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 run. The Gligar's in the fight, too. We are not fighting both. I wasn't expecting to find this up here, but sure. That's another unknown. E, I think, maybe? Get some more balls. Oh, there's that Alpha Gligar again. There was no fall damage. Come on now. Doppelbots. Oh. That is an Alpha Luxray. And we are not unspotted. Wild Voltorbs are available up here. That's interesting. Need to lose attention here. No, just here. And then, we need to save the game. Because I think that's where we're going to pick up next time we play this. And I'm going to raid out. Let's see, where is the heck? Why did that window get closed? I didn't close the window. Wait, is Super still live? I don't think they would be this late. No. No, they're not. I don't really want to raid into Pokopia. I don't really care at all about Final Fantasy XIV Online anymore. Never really did. But we'll raid over to Jing. That's what they're doing. That's fine. Don't reveal yourself. We're not even on the screen. So raid Library of Jing. All right. That's it for today's stream. Tomorrow, look for me pretty early. Probably around 9-10 a.m. So probably a little bit later. We'll see. Since I do have a few things to do before that. But yeah, around 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll see y'all. Take care. Rest well. Come back and see me soon. And good night. Hmm.